Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven?
Hey everybody, David Newton here at Untitled Vinyl, here to do a contest entry for Jonathan at the Cheap and Cheerful Collector. Jonathan has hit 800 subscribers. He's almost 900 now, but he's asked us to show 5 to 10 albums in our collection that we paid $5 or less for. Jonathan is a big supporter of people buying used albums. You don't have to spend $25 or more on a single album to build your record collection. I know when I started collecting, I was buying used vinyl like it was going out of style. I was shopping at a local record store called Pop's Resale. It's 10 minutes from where I work, and every Friday they would put out their new used inventory. So every Friday at lunchtime, I was at Pop's digging through the crates, and I found some really great stuff for less than $5. First up, one of the very first albums I added to my collection when I started buying vinyl is Eric Clapton, Backless. I paid $5 for this. I would call this VG+. I mean, it's an album from 1978, but it still looks great. There's no really any major damage to the cover, just from, aside from just normal shelf wear. The album was clean, it plays well. There are some light surface scratches and stuff, but it plays just great, and I got it for $5. Next is Billy Squier, Don't Say No. This cover has seen some better days. It's got a lot of bends and creases on it, but the album itself plays great. I picked it up for $2 at Pop's Resale. Billy Squier is an artist that when I first heard his song, Lonely as the Night, on the radio, I would have sworn that it was Robert Plant. But it's happy to discover Billy Squier. This is a great album. You've got songs like In the Dark, The Stroke, My Kind of Lover, Lonely as the Night, What Do You Want From Me, and Nobody Knows. Just a great album, and one that I still listen to from time to time from Billy Squier. $2. Next we have Billy Idol, Rebel Yell. This one I would say is VG plus 2. There's nothing I see wrong with the cover at all. Album's in great shape as well. I paid $4 for this. So if you're keeping score at home, kids, I've shown you 3 albums so far, and I've paid $12 for all 3 of them. Thankfully, I'm married to an English teacher and not a math teacher. Next is one that I paid $2 for at Pop's. This one has seen better days. But this is Frank Sinatra. This is Sinatra. I mean, you can tell the album, there's tape across it. It's definitely got some water damage, it looks like. The record itself, though, looks pretty good and plays very well. It did come with the original insert. It's beat to hell, but $2. So we're at $14. Last one I got was not at Pop's. This was bought at Half Price Books, but this is the Graduate soundtrack from Simon and Gar. Again, this is one I would say is VG plus. Nothing wrong with it at all. $2. So $16 for 5 records that I've shown that are all in great shape and play well, and ones that I'm very happy to have in my collection, and I got really cheap. So just goes to show you that you don't have to spend $25 or $30 for a record when you can go find some really great ones for $5 or less if you're willing to put in the effort and go crate digging. So Jonathan, congratulations to you on your almost 900 subscribers now. If you're not familiar with Jonathan, I'll post a link down below. Go check him out. His channel is the Cheap and Cheerful Collector. That's going to do it for this video. Hope everyone's had a great weekend, and until next time, take care. Thanks.